Good evening and welcome to City News. We start with the latest on COVID-19 and everything you need to know. Quebec now has 17 confirmed cases of the virus, all patients who recently returned from traveling abroad. There are no known cases of community transmission in the province so far. The Premier announcing today that all schools, CEGEPs, universities and daycares will be closed for the next 2 weeks. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau coming out of self-isolation to speak to Canadians directly. His wife Sophie Gregoire Trudeau tested positive for the coronavirus. The PM has not exhibited any symptoms. There are 177 cases of the virus across Canada. Trudeau asking that everyone avoid non-essential travel. He says Canada will be putting in stricter measures at airports and the border. They will be checking countries of origins for flights. All cruises have been cancelled until July 1st. No ship with over 500 passengers can dock in a Canadian port until this summer. Montreal's regional health agencies are restricting visits in hospitals and long-term care facilities. The CEGEPs du Centre-Sud de l'Est de l'île de Montréal said people who have left the country in the last 14 days or who exhibit flu-like symptoms will not be allowed to visit patients in Montreal hospitals. The Notre-Dame and Verdun hospitals will no longer accept visitors at all. Exceptions may be made for humanitarian reasons, such as visiting someone who is in end-of-life care. The CEGEPs de l'Est de l'île de Montréal is banning visitors from its hospitals and facilities entirely. The government is also asking people to call 1-877-644-4545 if they have questions about COVID-19 instead of calling 811. The service has been overwhelmed and callers are experiencing long wait times.
I understand that it will be a major problem for many parents starting Monday morning.
Quebec is closing all schools, CEGEPs, universities and daycare centers in the province for 2 weeks beginning Monday to reduce the spread of COVID-19. Premier François Legault made a series of announcements Friday morning, measures he said are meant to help curb the spread of COVID-19 and ensure the safety of the population. This coming a day after he banned all indoor events with 250 people.
We're now asking our own people to be isolated for 14 days.
So we have what we need, and what we're working on right now is to have other hospitals like the CHU, the different CHU, and also other hospitals start doing those testing also.
There are 3 designated COVID-19 screening clinics, with the Montreal one at the former Hôtel Dieu Hospital. There are plans to open 2 more in Montreal, on the West Island and in the East End. A clinic is also set to open in Laval, in addition to the one on Monday opening in Greenfield Park. A respirologist who saw patients at the CHUM tested positive for COVID-19 Friday. The doctor saw patients before developing symptoms.
La ligne 811 était engorgée. Je vous demande de ne plus utiliser cette ligne, mais d'utiliser le numéro de téléphone qui est ici, 1-877-644-4545.
Despite these measures, Legault said Quebecers shouldn't panic, saying the risk of transmission in the province remains low and the government doesn't anticipate a food shortage in the province.
Don't worry about food. You may worry about getting the coronavirus, but don't worry about getting food next week or the week after. Right now, all trucks are delivering goods, and we don't expect any shortage.